Hello, my dear friends. Today we will study The Tiger, written by William Blake. It is a poem and it belongs to the Romantic age. The writer, William Blake, is considered as the most important writer of the Romantic age. Romantic age starts in 1789 and it ends in 1832. It was the influence of French Revolution. In romantic poets there are John Keats, P.B. Shelley and William Blake. These three are considered as the most young romantics. The theme of romantic poetry is interaction of humans with their environment. It is spontaneity in romantic poetry. It talks about the importance of nature and man. In romantic poetry, actually, we find natural emotions through human mind in order to create meaning. It is a kind of, we can say, a reaction against the neoclassical, because neoclassical age was against the, because it was the neoclassical age and it was only talking about the intellect and reason. That's why we can say that romantic age is different from the earlier neoclassical age. So in our poem The Tiger, here also we will talk about some natural aspect, some romantic themes. In 1757 there were some writers, they influenced the romantic writing. Wordsworth, Coleridge, Scott, Southey, Black, Hazlitt, Lamb, these were the writers. They changed the pattern of the poetry. And the essayists like Thomas de Quincey and Hazlitt, these are very important of the romantic writers. But Keats and Shelley and Blake, they belong to the second generation along with Byron and Blake, because they are later romantics. So now we should study the text. Now we should come to the poem or the text. Now we should talk about the writer. It is William Blake, and this poem, The Tiger, it has been taken from the Songs of Innocence and Experience. It is a kind of philosophy of life that William Blake conveys through this poem. This poem has 6 stanzas. There is an order in this poem that it shows a kind of order that is also in the universe. So in the very first line, tiger, tiger, burning bright. Tiger, tiger, burning bright. In the forestry of the night, what immortal hands of eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? So in the very first lines, it seems to the poet that he conveys his message that tiger, tiger, burning bright. Poet says that God is responsible for creating the fearful creature like tiger. What immortal creator? What immortal creator who could build you? How sweet and wild animals are there in the universe. So it is a kind of a philosophy of life in this poem, that it includes that life in the dark and life in the light. So here tiger is as post created by the God, because poet wants to convey that God is responsible for the dark and the light. That's why tiger has been created by the God, because God did create this scary, dreadful tiger, and He also created sweet and soft, lovely lamb. So in these lines, poet is just feeling wonder that tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night, what immortal hand, who has created you? So he himself answers that, in what distant deeps or skies burned the fire of thine eyes? On what wings dare he aspire? What the hands dare they fire? In these lines, he says that God did create the scary, dreadful tiger, and he also created sweet and lovely lamb. In these lines, he wants to say that there is a kind of order in this universe. So, he says that there is a kind of duality in the universe. Duality means two things like light and darkness, joy and sadness. So, in the very first line, tiger, tiger, it also cemented like duality of life. He is here, poet is directly asking to the tiger that it is God or someone else who has created you. Actually, he is infusing the tiger with the fearsome fire quality. That's why God created the tiger. Next, he asked to the tiger, what immortal creature God made? He is feeling surprised that what immortal creature God made. Who could build the fearsome tiger? Who could build this much fearsome tiger? In what distant that fire got? Where did you got that much fire? Next he says, where did you get the fire to infuse in the fire? Where did you get the fire to infuse in the fire of the eyes of the tiger? What life you to create such things? Where did you get? Where did you get life to create such things? So here black is referring directly to the God, directly to the creator of the tiger. And we can also say that here tiger is like he is like dangerous, and he is like dangerous like Prometheus. What hands attempted this great project? Next he says, what hands, whose hands attempted this great project? What the hammer beat you to make? So in the third line he says that, what the hammer beat you to make? What art the blacksmith's shoulder made? What shoulder create that fierce heart of the tiger? So in the fourth stanza, what the hammer? What the chain? In what fierce was thy brain? What the avail? What dread grasp that its deadly terror grasp? So in this fourth stanza, poet asks, what hands attempted this great project? And what was the hammer that beat you to make this kind of project? What was the art? It is a kind of art that blacksmith make. So he is comparing God to the blacksmith. What shoulder create that fierce heart of the tiger? Means how much bold was the shoulder of that and of your creator, that your creator has made that this much fearful tiger. In the fifth stanza, when the stars throw down their spears and water heaven with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamb make thee? So in the next stanza, poet asks, what dread heart begin to beat? what happened when your heart began to beat fiercely. So it is a kind of an art for the God that he made that much fearful, that much fierce eyes in you, and that much dread heart in you. What that grasp? What was the hands that grasped you? What kind of hold you have? What kind of grasp to hold the tiger? Means he is directly praising the creator. He is directly praising the God that he made this universe, and in this universe there are both the things. Did he who made the lamb? Did he who made the lamb? Poet now he ends repeating the opening stanza. Did he means did the God, the creator who made the lamp, did the creator, and after creating this type of creature, did he smiled after watching you, after seeing you, that how much scary creature I have created. So in the uh, last stanza, again poet repeats, tiger, tiger burning bright in the forest of the night, what immortal hands or eye dare frame thy faithful symmetry. So again he ends like this. Yes, God made the tiger and God made the lamb. So he wants to say that, wants to say that life is not always happy. It is not always happy and joyful, but it is also full of sadness, gloomy, and it is in contrary. It adds both the thing in our life. Did he smile his work to see? So the dark side of life has to be there like the light side of the light. So there are both suffering and enjoy in our life, and this type of idea he wants to convey that our life is not always good and joyful. There are some suffering also, so we should prepare both the things. So the idea is that he wants to throw the painful life to help the creature. So did he, in the again I want to say that, did he who made the lamb? Yes, he who made the lamb, who is mortuous. What kind of creator who is? It needs both the light and dark. It needs both the soft and fierce creature in our universe. That's why God created the tiger. So again I want to repeat. The things that what immortal creature who could build you? What body of tiger? Who could do that? He is feeling surprised that where did you get the fears? Where did you get this much fear spirit? You get the fire to aspire. What lift you to create these types of things? Poet is asking directly to the tiger that who made you? So it is tigers. Tigers' hands are dreadful, dangerous, and fearful. What the hammer? What the chain to make you? To shape you the tiger? Who made the chains? Who made this hammer to shape you? What kind of hole you have? So these are the questions which again and again poet is asking, and poet is feeling surprised. Again he asked, did he smile when he made you? So this scary creature, did he smiled? Yes, he says. God made the tiger and God made the lamb, because life is like that only. Both good and bad things are there. Here poet wants to lead us to the both side of our life. So this is Clear, friends? This is clear to understand the poem Tiger. Thank you.